All right, it's Thor Diecow talking at you. It's this week on Blu-ray and DVD. I'm back with another jam-packed edition. We got a bunch of titles to tell you about. We'll start things off with Clint Eastwood's biopic of the Four Seasons, led by Frankie Valli in Jersey Boys. And this has been getting awards on Broadway for years. Now it's finally on the big screen. Get a look.
I would love to introduce you to a new discovery of mine, Frankie Valli.
I heard them all, but I never heard a voice like Frankie Valli's. I know I need to write for this voice.
There you go, and a great example of how the characters talk to camera in the film, leading to a very interesting sort of a narrative element. And the great thing about this one is they did all their singing in camera. John Lloyd Young reprises his Tony Award-winning portrayal of the legendary lead singer Frankie Valli. Also some great supporting cast work from Christopher Walken and Vincent Piazza, who you may recognize from Boardwalk Empire. Clint Eastwood brings all the great production elements together in this one to really nail the look and feel of the 60s, right down to the cinematography, the music, and the production design. And the Blu-ray is loaded with extras, including From Broadway to the Big Screen, Too Good to Be True, and Oh What a Night. So check out Jersey Boys, and you can see the boys doing their renditions of Sherry, Big Girls Don't Cry, and Walk Like a Man. A wonderful story about a very iconic group. Next, we're getting animated in How to Train Your Dragon 2, and Hiccup and Toothless team up once again. And this is a very interesting take on the story that goes in some new directions involving Hiccup's mom. Take a look.
Dragons used to be a bit of a problem, but now they've all moved in.
Did I tell you that you look amazing today? Because you do.
And with Vikings on the backs of dragons, the world just got a whole lot bigger.
There you have it, some big ideas in this one, and the animation, once again, very stunning, and it's full of great laughs. My only issue with How to Train Your Dragon 2 is that plot-wise, didn't quite have the originality of the first one. It does suffer from a bit of sequelitis. I think they felt like they had to cram a giant sort of a climactic battle scene into the final closing scenes. But I did like how the focus was on family once again, as I say, with this mysterious character who may or may not turn out to be Hiccup's long-lost mom, and Cate Blanchett doing a great job here with the vocal work. So it's still got a lot of heart, not quite as much as the first one, but if you enjoyed that one, you've got kids, they're going to love this one because there are tons of battles, a lot of good drama, and some family themes and messages there, and it just looks gorgeous and wildly imaginative when it comes down to the actual species of the dragons. I really like that approach to How to Train Your Dragon 2, so they've done a wonderful job with this franchise so far, and you know what? I can expect a couple more to come, I'm sure, because they make a killing at the box office. Next, we're talking Melissa McCarthy as a woman who's definitely down on her luck in Tammy. She loses in one day her car, her job, and her husband, and she wants out of her small town, so she teams up with her hard-partying grandmother, played by Susan Sarandon. Get a look.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone.
Freeze, nobody move. Shoot!
She was super bossy.
Give me some pies. Give me some of the good pies. No screwing around.
Yeah, that's about as funny as this movie gets. Unfortunately, it's billed as a funny and heartfelt road trip to remember, but it's not. It's just sad. And I'm sick of seeing Melissa McCarthy in these roles where she's really kind of dressed down, is very schlubby, and sort of plays that same character. I really enjoyed her in St. Vincent with Bill Murray. It was kind of a departure. But this one is full of painful gags, a lot of awkward moments, terrible writing, and again, just to see her in these kind of unflattering roles, it's not funny anymore. And unfortunately, the movie is full of great cast, including Allison Janney, Gary Cole, Dan Aykroyd, Kathy Bates, Sandra Oh, and even Toni Collette, plus Susan Sarandon. So on paper, you'd think this would be comedy gold. It is anything but. Do not watch Tammy. You will want your, not money, because, you know, chances are you're not paying much to it, but you might make much for it, but you may want your hour and a half to 2 hours back, so avoid that one, please. Next, we're talking to the Star Wars fans, and another animated one to tell you about, Star Wars The Clone Wars, the Lost Missions, and this is very cool. Set against the backdrop of ever-shifting loyalties, uneasy alliances, and ancient hostilities. Man, the fever for Star Wars just ramping up now with J.J. Abrams set to release Episode 7 next December. Meanwhile, you can sort of help the wait by getting acquainted with the animated series. This looks at the conflict between the Republic and the Separatists as it ramps up, setting the stage for Darth Sidious's ultimate act of treachery against the Jedi. This one is set between Episodes 2 and 3 of the iconic saga, and it explores the untold stories that helped shape the galaxy far, far away. This is one of the sort of finest animated shows on TV because it chronicles the Star Wars universe in a very serious way, but it's also accessible for kids, but it doesn't cater to sort of a silly crowd, and it really keeps the universal themes and the world and the universe that they've created in Star Wars with a lot of integrity. Arguably, some of these Clone Wars cartoons are better than episodes 1, 2, and 3. All right, we're going to close things out now with a couple of great packages from television. The first one is Sons of Anarchy, the collector set. Get a load of what you get in this. This is incredible. Season 1 through 6 concluded, but you can get the Sam Crow Reaper Clubhouse table with the special edition that comes with an empty slot for the final and thrilling Season 7. So they're putting it out for you with an empty slot in the inevitable outcome that you will get Season 7, and that will be available February 2015. But look at this, an amazing package, the Sons of Anarchy collector set, available now. So once again, 1 through 6 you get, and you get that little space for Season 7 when it eventually comes out. And from what I'm seeing and hearing about the last season of Sons of Anarchy, they are going out with a bang, a couple of bangs actually. And finally, True Blood, the complete series, HBO releasing a beautiful package of this one because it's all done now. And when the show's over, all eyes are on the big set that has the complete series. So all 7 seasons of the sexy, scary, wildly entertaining hit HBO series True Blood, keeping viewers on the edge of their seat. Looks at all the romantic entanglements for Sookie Stackhouse and her group of supernatural friends and foes. This is all 80 episodes from the revolutionary show on a 33-disc set with tons of bonus content. So that'll be a great gift just in time for Christmas, or if you want it for yourself, if you're a big True Blood fan, you might just want to keep it and have a nice binge-filled weekend. There you go, people. The door is shut on this edition of This Week on Blu-ray and DVD. I'm Thor Dykow. You can check me out on Twitter, and I'm here each and every week giving you all the latest on the small screen news. See you next week on btvancouver.ca.